The narrator of Edgar Allan Poe's story, The Black Cat, comes home one night in a drunken stupor. In a fit of meanness, he cuts out one of the eyes of Pluto, his pet cat. Sometime after, as his guilty remorse turns to irritation and then to further violence, he makes a noose and hangs the cat from a tree. Haunted by his conscience, he then finds another black cat, like Pluto in that he also has one eye, but unlike him in that white markings cover his breast. This, however, is no ordinary cat, for the markings, indefinite at first, soon form an outline. The man is terrified. It is that of a gallows. Despite his strong aversion to the cat, it won't leave him alone. It purrs by his side and follows him everywhere. One day, on the stairs, the cat almost trips him. The man seizes an axe to kill it, but his wife stops him. In an evil rage, he kills her instead. He then walls up the body of his wife in the cellar and looks for the cat, wanting to dispose of it as well. But the cat is nowhere to be seen. The narrator is pleased, thinking that the cat has fled in terror and will bother him no longer. When the police arrive to search the cellar, the narrator, trying to appear casual, taps with his cane on the very wall that hides the corpse.
No sooner had the reverberation of my blows sunk into silence than I was answered by a voice from within the tomb. A howl, a wailing shriek, half of horror, half of triumph. In the next moment, a dozen arms were toiling at the wall. It fell bodily. The corpse, already greatly decayed and clotted with gore, stood erect before the eyes of the spectators. Upon its head sat the hideous beast whose craft had seduced me into murder and whose informing voice had consigned me to the hangman. I had walled the monster up within the tomb.
From time to time, the extraordinary rears its head in ordinary, everyday life. Perhaps it is a fleeting moment when you know exactly what someone else is thinking, or when you're suddenly sure what will happen tomorrow. Perhaps you have a vague intuition, a haunting sense that an invisible something is standing beside you, a comforting presence or a frightening one. Maybe someone who has died. Death, we have suspected, may only be the doorway from this world to a supernatural one. For the living, belief in the supernatural often involves a belief in powers beyond human reason, a belief that we can know more than mortals normally know, achieve more than mortals normally achieve. If only we could tap certain deep and secret powers in the universe, we could make our wishes come true. Instantly, we could know everything, past, present, and future.